Welcome to the New World preview. I have it fired up here. This is the first time I've actually used Twitch with the microphone, so bear with me. So I'm new at using the microphone. I usually don't do this. You can see I have it loaded up. It's ready to go. I've connected to the West region where I'm located. Now I actually beta tested this, or alpha tested it a year ago. Then I played it in the last beta test last month. Like the progress that I saw. So got it fired up here for this preview that we can actually stream now. So we'll go in here and start building a character and kind of go through the beginning of this. It should be the same as it was a month ago, from what I've seen. It seems like this is just opening up for people who bought it to preview it and let people stream it. So I'll just pick one of these servers on West Coast and give it a try. It took me a little while to get in here after 9. The game was probably getting hit pretty hard by people trying to jump in, like most games do when they first open. It's a good test of how good the game is. You know, I've been playing games since the 80s, MMOs since BDS days, and played Ultima Online when it first came out. I actually beta tested Ultima Online, so I've been in a lot of betas and played a lot of MMOs over the years. The last being what I consider a miserable failure, which was Shroud of the Avatar. But in between that, I've been playing a lot of No Man's Sky, which I didn't play 3 years ago. But I tried it out. You know, it was quite impressive. And I had 400 hours in it, so it tells me something good about it. Go to the intro here. I got it changed.
Witnessed their power. I have. We've all heard the legends. Every child has heard the legends of the cursed sea. The stories of ships vanishing without a trace. How many have been lost over the years? Dismissed as fantasy. The nobles, the church. They all knew the truth. Out there was growing. Something terrible. The threat grows once more as the bourgeoisie slumber. Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. We can pretend no longer. Left unchecked, the veil will surely fall. And all will be lost to madness and ruin. This corruption must be stopped.
You can see I'm getting 110 FPS. The display in front of me is a 2020 LG CX OLED. Has does 4K and 120K, or 120 frames. I'm getting about 114 right now. So let's go through the appearance creator. From what I saw last time, this isn't, I think that this isn't complete. It's pretty straightforward. Like that there. I'm playing this game on a computer I just bought and built. It's has an Asus ROG motherboard, 32 gigs of PC, 4600 DDR4. It has the new Intel i9. Was it the can I say it? 10800K liquid cooled, the Cool Master. I have a GeForce RTX 2800 Super liquid cooled hybrid. It's a LAN case. You can actually see it in the video sitting down to my left. I have another PC to the right that has the 4K monitor on it, which I do most of my everything when I'm gaming on this screen. It's my older, was it an Intel 6700K, 32 gigs of RAM, DDR 3200 or something like that in it, 32 gigs. It has a GeForce, what was it, a 1070. Go do these haircuts. Remember what I used last time. Now my gamer tag generally, historically, is Silver T, which I use in MMOs that are kind of like New World. It goes back to my EverQuest days where I played a dark elf and dark skin, silver hair, named him Silver T Quicksilver. Was one of the first, I think I was the second magician in the entire game to reach level 60. I had the entire hate and fear gear, and I ended up selling that account for $1,000 on eBay. But then later on in more science fiction games, I changed my name to Starman. Starman is a reference to my favorite band, which is Rush, from the song 2112 Temple of Syrinx. So the Starman represents resistance to tyranny, is the hero of the story. Not a big beard guy. I like my characters to kind of look tan. We'll go with the classic look I have. Silver hair. Pretty simple, and it doesn't matter. This is just a preview, so it'll get wiped out pretty soon. We can use last names. Yep. One thing I noticed when I started playing this the last time is that it has I was getting like 15 frames per second, and it has a setting, which we can probably look at here real quick, in visuals, that I believe this was it, max frame rate. Something in here that was set on, and I turned it off, and then I started getting my high frame rate again. Like right now it's at 72. You can see my video quality is very high. It's just as high as it can go. You can see I am playing in 1440. It does get a little choppy at 4K. So I switched it down last time. Do that just in case it interferes with recording. So now it just takes us into, the little training mode. It just teaches you how to do stuff. It's actually a pretty beautiful looking game when you're playing it. This is kind of new. I remember it kind of pausing here. Shield. Just getting used to the switch from No Man's Sky back to a game like this. Seems that can't move, so let's figure that out. Or is it forcing me to do that? Oh, well, that's new in this preview. I don't remember it pausing the game like that. So I'm getting 70 frames per second right now. I guess you can see that in the video. I haven't found combat to be all that challenging. Sneak up on him. Shift W. Crouch. Blocking. So it looks like as you use your weapons, you gain experience in your weapons and you can raise those weapon skills. So I already just went up one in sword, so I can pick an ability. I'll commit it to sword here. Whirling blade, it'll give me a whirling blade for multiple, kind of close area AoE attack. Auto run. I'm not sure if this game has ray tracing, which is just reading an article that ray tracing over the past year has already kind of been a failure. No one's really using it except a couple games. And the hit to performance is pretty bad. And I'm not sure this game uses it. Sneak up on this guy. Oh, maybe not. Much to it. The sound system I'm using for the game right now is actually the LG speaker, which is really good. My other computer is connected to the stereo system you see in front, it's a brand new Marantz. It's a new smaller model that's 50 watts per channel. You can't see the whole setup, but I have a center channel by my feet. Polk center, it's older CS5. a model that I pulled out of my home theater and replaced with higher end models. Fronts are Polk speakers. The surrounds you can't see are Polk surrounds. They're next to my ears, to the right and left. And then I have a big Energy 12-inch sub up front, so I can listen to, watch movies and listen to music up here on my secondary computer. All of these are pretty old now. They're 15 years old. Actually, 2 generations old out of my my home theater, which is in my basement. It's a dedicated home theater. So right off the bat, you get started here and they kind of throw you into it. You see all the other level 1 standing here. Flint on the ground. You can start picking up crafting resources. It's a good idea to pick some of these up right off the bat, because you'll need them. And there's a quest right up here. This looks like the same spot I started last time. I think it is. I was hoping that maybe we get a different spot, but level 2. Sending me off to, just to go kill a couple critters. Got some new boots. Got a double pair of gear here. See, I believe I can salvage them. Get some. Around the areas are these little journals that you read. You collect pages. So that's when we just kind of storyline stuff. See, the other ones are undiscovered. Alright, so we went to level 2, so we have 1 point available. Since this isn't that long, I probably won't do much more than run around with swords and bows. So I tend to just use Constitution and Strength. $50, 60 frames per second. You see on the map up at the top where the location of this quest is. Just pretty much go over and kill some of these guys. There's a sandbox. You can, over here, you can pick up water somewhere over here and heal with it. pretty straightforward quest. You only have to kill 3 of these things, but I'm the kind of person I tend to grind a little bit levels, especially at the beginning. So you go kill 3, and I generally will kill as many as I can to try to go up a couple levels and be ready for the next higher level quests. I found in the preview of this, or in that alpha, that these critters get stuck a lot. And hopefully they fix that. Bush gets you wood. Another chamber. Level 3. Let's go with strength this time. Oh, there's a journal entry. Supply cache. Well, they drop these little bags, and sometimes you forget about them. Sometimes the combat feels a little laggy, like getting your shield up seems to take a while sometimes. Come on. Alright, let's go back and turn the quest in. Still getting about 75 FPS. I think that seems a little better than the alpha last month. So I got my first bow, and I like using bows, or the flintlock. So now they're going to have me start the beginning crafting, build a skinning knife, collect flint, So we take that bow, put that bow, oh, I guess you can't do it to level 5. Well, let's salvage some of these swords. Let's collect some flint. Some trees over here. Where's the crafting menu? Oh, can't find the crafting menu. Where the hell was that? I noticed there's no, in the alphas there was a watermark across the screen, and they took that off now. Clearly because they're letting people stream now. God, where is the crafting menu? Damn it. I don't know why I'm blanking on this. be right there. Yeah, didn't see that earlier. I think I see it. Comes from playing too much No Man's Sky, where you can craft from your own menu. Forgot you have to go to a camp in this game. Okay, build a flint pick. Set it as an active tool. Skinning knife. Sickle. And the long axe. Oops. Now let's go chop some stuff. Someone left all their clothes out. I guess I can take it and salvage it. So with the axe now, we can go and hit big trees. One thing I like about these newer versions of this summer is that you don't have to sit there and keep your button pushed down. You just walk up to the tree and hit E and let him hack at it. Every time you, hit a resource, you basically go up in skill. So the more you do it and everything, the more skill you go up. Alright, we'll go turn the quest in. Level 4. Now he's going to send me out to kill some boars. You see just in the hacking I've done, logging, harvesting's already gone up. Weapon mastery, I'm almost level 3 swords. So now we gotta go kill some boars. Last time I did this in alpha, there was a lot of people out here and there were chain dragging around a bunch of these things to try to kill people. That's something I found last time. We haven't seen it yet, but a lot of people trying to PK by using in-game mechanics, running around with a bunch of critters after you, because they tend to peel off and attack you. So a lot of people running around doing that, trying to get you killed. It's not new to the gaming world. I mean, in Ultima Online, first thing people did was run around killing people. Game almost failed because of that, until they fixed it and came out with Trammel. The boar, when he's going to attack, he gets a big, kind of a white highlight around him. Again, another pretty quick quest. Want me to go back and cook rations with the meat from the boar. Level 5 yet, I'm 4 still, right? Another journal entry. I got all 4. Pigs up there slopping around in the dirt. I'm sorry to ruin your fun. See, he'll highlight when he's about to attack. Well, maybe his big attack. There he goes. Charges you. Alright, let's go back and finish this quest. Went up to sword level. precision, backstab damage 10%, increased damage 5%. Not going to be too picky. I wish the game had a little bit better mechanics. When you push space, you don't really jump. It's more like a dodge. Roll. Cook light rations for health recovery. Health recovery. We have 5 meat. We can equip them. Actually see my cooking went up half a level. And now we turn the quest in. There, now I get the second weapon slot, so I can use this hammer or a bow, and I like bows even though I don't find them that powerful in this game, or I haven't gotten high enough to see how powerful they are. So now you can see I can switch between 1 and 2, put my arrows over here. So I've been streaming for 50 minutes here. I'm going to take a break real quick to save video so I can put it up on YouTube and use the restroom real quick. I'm going to raise dex for my bow. Be right back.